Politics and geopolitics news. Trump announces trade deal with Indonesia. Trump, the US will now sell US-made products to Indonesia at zero duty rate, while Indonesia will pay 19% on all its products coming into the US. Trump announces massive trade deal with Japan, setting duties at 15%. Shares of Japanese automakers surged amid reports of lower duties. Toyota shares jumped more than 15%. Trump said Japan would invest $550 billion in the US, adding that the US would get 90% of the profits. Philippines was able to get US duties on Philippine goods reduced to 19% from 20%, Philippine president. EU-China relations hit new low, Politico. Trump will allow China to buy REH20 chips from Nvidia when China starts supplying magnets, Latnik. Financial and stock market news. Tesla new car registrations in California, the company's key U.S. market, fell 21.1% in 2Q 2025, California Automobile Dealers Association. Amazon will buy B, a company that develops wearable listening devices. Texas Instruments Q2 2025 earnings. EPS $1.41 versus is estimated $1.35. Revenue for $0.45 vs estimated for $0.3 billion. Analog revenue $3.45 billion, estimated $3.41 billion. Operating profit $1.56 billion, estimated $1.47 billion. Capex $1.31 billion, estimated $1.17 billion. Sees 3Q Rev. $4.45 billion to $4.80 billion, estimated for $0.57 billion. Sees 3Q EPS $1.36 to $1.60, estimated $1.50. Gold and silver. The diamond industry is experiencing a radical transformation. In just a few years, the gemstone market has seen prices collapse, leaders change hands and a massive consumer shift, amid explosive growth in the production of lab-grown diamonds in China. Today, a 3-carat synthetic stone sells for 7% of the cost of its natural counterpart, while the share of artificial stones in the U.S. market has grown from 3% to 17% in just 4 years. In the engagement ring segment, their share already exceeds 50%. Against this background, the largest players in the natural segment are making record losses. Bank of Japan to raise key interest rate to 0.75% by end of year, analysts, Reuters survey. Demand for 40-year Japanese bonds fell to the lowest level since 2011 on fears over the Prime Minister's resignation, FEAT. Equinus profit fell 19% in 2Q due to lower oil prices and prolonged downtime at its LNG plant in northern Norway. Chinese stocks in Hong Kong test multi-year highs. Iron ore maxed out in month 5. Palladium is trading at a 2-year high. Vietnamese stocks are among the top gainers among Asian stocks. The US continues to make its markets much more accessible to private investors. The House of Representatives has approved the All Investors Act of 2025 Equal Opportunity Bill for all investors. The act will require the SEC to develop a test that any willing individual can pass to become an accredited investor, regardless of their wealth or income. Fed won't change rate at July 30th meeting, will cut rate in September, analysts, Reuters survey. Japan to buy 100 Boeing airplanes, White House. US, existing home sales, June, equals minus 2.7% MOM. CNBC, home sales fell in June as prices hit record highs. JP Morgan finds the current carelessness of investors in global equities at the moment frightening. No one is thinking about risk anymore. The bank also notes that stocks are now rising much faster than their financial results. Last week hedge funds and managers were selling us stocks again. The main buyers were corporates, buys, and private investors, Beaufort data. Beaufort, institutional investors have been selling us stocks for 10 out of the last 11 weeks. Crypto world news. In 1 week, BTC dominance relative to altcoins fell 3% equals strongest drop this year. After the announcement of Ton Wallet entering the US market, StonFi becomes one of the key protocols developing decentralized finance, DeFi, in the US market via Telegram. Swaps within Ton Wallet are handled by Ston.fi's Omniston protocol. Jack Dorsey's Square will allow retailers to accept BTC transactions starting today. SEC approves conversion of Bitwise 10 crypto index fund to a crypto ETF. CIO Bitwise, ETH price has risen and will continue to rise in the coming months. Trump's World Liberty Financial bought 6145 ETH, ARCHAM. Bitmine miner to buy $177 million more ETH on balance. PayPal will launch PayPal World, a global platform to connect payment processors and digital wallets. Wales set $1.26 billion worth of BTC in motion after years of inactivity, Look and Chain. The Bank of England is considering abandoning plans to introduce a digital pound. Central bank chief favors private payment innovation over CBDC, Bloomberg. Update on M2 global liquidity dynamics and BTC exchange rate. So far everything is on track, positive correlation is maintained, BTC follows global liquidity. If the correlation continues, new records are ahead. The charts are built taking into account the lag of BTC rate from the dynamics of M2 global liquidity change in 3 months. BNB updates historic highs. CoinShares has been licensed by MiCA, becoming the first licensed crypto asset management company in the EU. Tether has revealed its investment and venture portfolio. The company has invested in more than 120 companies. These investments are made from Tether's own profits, $13.7 billion in 2024, and are not linked to USD or other stablecoin reserves. Mara's largest publicly traded miner plans to raise $800 million to further buy BTC for its balance sheet. Spanish coffee chain Vanity Coffee bought 2 more BTC for its balance sheet. Canada's Matador Technologies has raised $100 million to buy BTC for its balance sheet. Upexi bought another 83,000 sols for its balance sheet. Sweden's H100 Group bought another 11793 BTC for its balance sheet. Nature's Miracle starts buying XRP for balance, will buy $20 million worth of tokens in first phase. Nature's Miracle equals plus 15%. Trump Media came in 5th among publicly traded companies in terms of bitcoins on its balance sheet.